how did the book come about?
Yes.
It's interesting because there's probably a lot of people out there, be it in the audience or the viewers out there, who may be saying, I have a dream, there's something inside of me, but I'm not quite sure how it can happen. Yeah. I was in that same place with the book. I had been told years ago that I was going to write a book. I was told by God that I was going to write a book. Anybody in here know anything about hearing something? You hear something, yes, and you blow it off. Like you blew me off.
I did. I ain't got time. I know, Oh,
she blew me off. So, you blow it off and you maybe even jot it down, but it just becomes something like a thought, a passing thought. I'm sitting in my office and I'm trying to pull this book out of me that I had started about 7 years earlier. And I sat at the computer and I said, I'm stopping right now. I said, God, I am not going to continue to write this book because I don't even know if anybody's even going to read this book. So why would I waste my time? And I sat there, and just as I'm talking to you, I heard the voice that said, look around you. Wow. And I looked around, and he says, what do you see? I said, bookshelves of books. Because in my office, there's a lot of books that I've read over the years. And he said, I want you to tell me how each book has impacted your life. And I said, well, this book, I read it in its entirety, and it was really good. This book, I kind of, liked it, but not quite. He says, that's the same thing with your book. There are people who are assigned to read your book and to hear your message. And at that moment, in that instance, I got the courage to write it. So the book really was birthed out of a battle within myself with God around if what I have to say will really impact, because you're looking at all these people at different levels, and we're saying to ourselves, but I could never get there. Yeah, and what we don't realize is that they took one step at a time, just like you're going to have to take one step at a time, just as every word took one moment at a time.